Communities along the Gulf Coast are bracing now for the first named storm of the season.
Tropical storm Arthur is expected to come ashore later tonight near the Texas-Louisiana line. Throughout the day, people across that region work to try to get ahead of the storm and the high water. Fox 4's Casey Stegall is in studio tonight. He's tracking all the preps underway. Casey.
Steve, Heather, good evening. The threat extends far beyond the point of landfall. Forecasters say dangerous flooding could reach across 6 states before Arthur finally weakens.
Along the Texas coast, the first named storm of the season is making its move. Tropical storm Arthur zeroing in on the Texas-Louisiana border, threatening to drop enough rain to overwhelm streets and low-lying areas.
With widespread rainfall totals of 5 to 10 inches expected in these areas, with isolated totals approaching 20 inches. And that heavy rainfall threat is going to persist even after the center of Arthur moves farther inland and dissipates.
Galveston was feeling the early edge of Arthur late Wednesday as winds pushed across the beach and rough surf slammed into the shoreline. Arthur is not expected to be a major wind maker, but that does not make it harmless.
In addition to the flooding threat, a few strong storms could be capable of producing damaging wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. And a few tornadoes.
East of the Texas state line, Louisiana communities spent much of Wednesday racing to prepare.
God willing, this is, an adventure we won't have to go through, but just in case, we want to be safe.
The Barwick family knows this drill all too well. They live near Covington, about an hour north of New Orleans. For them, preparation isn't panic, it's instinct.
You never know what Mother Nature's going to do. We both went through Katrina, Hurricane Ida, which was really rough, especially in Covington. We just want to make sure we're safe.
Steve McCann isn't taking any chances either.
Over by my mom's house, they have a canal in the back, and it comes up real quick and goes down real quick, but if there's nothing there for her back door and her front door.
Forecasters say this is the kind of setup where conditions can change fast, especially after dark, so residents inside the impact zone should remain vigilant.
So even after Arthur moves inland, the flood threat does not end right away. The National Hurricane Center says the heavy rain risk could linger for days, especially east of where this storm makes landfall.